Sophie Walker here. This is the How Did I Do Golf Academy, and I'm going to talk you through the 5 most common swing faults that I see, what they are, and how do you fix them. So stay tuned. Maybe 1 of them, 2 of them, please not 5 of them, is you. But this video is going to fix those problems in a simple way. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to this video, especially for all the people that come over the top of the golf ball. We know who you are and we're here to fix it. When playing an iron, we're told to hit down on the golf ball. But what happens when you hit down on the ball, but it means that you come over the top? So you're getting that negative angle of attack, but the club is getting out in front of you. You're coming across the ball. It's not where you want to be. How do I get rid of that over the top strike and still hit down on the golf ball? Well, an alignment stick can be your friend right now. So this is what I've done here. I put it, 20 degrees from the ground. Put it beyond me there. What you can see here is the club can easily go on the inside, away from the ball and down to the ball. If I choose to come down on the outside, I'm going to bash this stick. So you want to avoid that. Can we get that negative angle of attack while keeping the club on the inside? So this stick is a real good test for that. There's a visual aid stopping you from coming over the top. So take your setup here, and what we're going to try and stop is that motion where the shoulders and the arms come at the same time. You're coming across the ball. So at the top of the swing, we're going to feel a drop, no motion that way. So a nice drop which gets the club under, and then come underneath that alignment aid, still making a slight divot because you don't want that negative angle of attack. So here goes. Got the divot, got it on the inside, and I didn't come over the top. Use this and it's going to help you with that awful swing fault that we all hate, don't we? The next common swing fault I see is the hosel rocket, or hitting it close to that. So hitting it towards the shaft, the heel of the club, which causes the ball to move left to right, and in some cases, dare I say it, shank. How do you stop that? How do you stop hitting it out the heel? Here's a drill for you. I saw Eddie Pepperell use this once, and he won the British Masters the same week he was doing this drill. So if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for you. Now, when we set up to the golf ball, the first thing you need to check is the ball in the middle of the club face? Because if you're setting it out of the heel, that could be a heel strike. Equally, if you're setting it out the toe, your brain goes, no, don't hit it in the toe. Let's return it to the middle or the heel. So middle of the club face is the first thing. Then there's a lovely drill that we can do, because basically what is happening is you're starting in the middle of the face. As you're coming to the ball, it's moving out. So your hands are either moving out or you're taking it on the inside. But either way, at point of impact, your club, instead of being there, is out there. So set up how you normally would, middle. Then just want you to push your arms out slightly. So look, I've already set it out. I mean, this isn't in the heel, this is in the shaft. I'm going to take my swing and I need to reroute, see that little reroute there, to get the club back on the ball and get the ball in the middle of the club face. So set up to it normally. Push your hands out a touch, and then you'll have to reroute. You're doing the opposite of what you were doing, okay? You were going middle, swinging, pushing out, and we're going to train it to go the other way. So here goes. Middle, push it out, and then return. It's amazing having that feeling of the ball in the middle of the club face. So give that a go if you have heel strikes. The next common fault I see is people hold the golf club too tightly in their grip, be it at the start of the swing or at impact. The club can actually feel like it's twisting because you're gripping it so tight that when you get to impact, it can move. Equally, you're gripping it that tight that your speed lacks and you can hit some hard shots left. Strangling the golf club is not good for releasing the club face. Now, how do we work out how firm or hard to grip this golf club? Now, think about it out of 10. Grip the golf club, first up, how hard am I gripping that out of 10? If it's 10, you've got some tightness in your forearms. You're not going to be able to move that club how you want and with the speed. 8, even that's too much. You're going to wear out your golf gloves as well. These can be quite expensive. So I'm looking at about a 4 or a 5 out of 10. A looseness to allow the club to travel faster. And if you're tight at impact, you can miss right or you can hold on to it left. So us tour pros, we're looking at between 4 and 5 out of 10 in terms of grip pressure. Give it a go. It's going to help with your strike and your face control. Another common mistake I see is early extension. How do you fix that? Well, all you need is a golf bag at a driving range, and if you're at home, a sofa or a chair. Just put it behind you so you can feel it as you set up. Now, as you turn in the backswing, if you're right-handed, you want the right glute touching the golf bag, the left glute comes off. Most people can do that reasonably well. As you start the downswing, there's a transition of removing the right glute and putting the left glute on to the golf bag. So we'll start right glute. As you get to about here, both of them are almost on the golf bag, and then left glute hits the golf bag, right glute comes off. Can you see I'm still in my posture there? People that won't do this or early extend might never necessarily get into the golf bag to start with, and certainly as they come down, both glutes are off it and they never really get the left one on. Maybe at the end as they finish the golf swing, but just having something, feeling it there, pushing against it, staying in that posture, especially as the club makes the downswing, push back into it. You can see I'm really pushing back, and then rotate here. You can see my left pocket. That's the ideal. Can you see my left pocket at impacts? We all want to feel like Tommy Fleetwood. We're probably all not quite as flexible as him, but this for me is what I call my Tommy Fleetwood drill. All you need is a golf bag. Just put it behind you and try and get those glutes on it. That will fix early extension. Another swing fault I see and I hear about from my students is, Sophie, how do I fix the chicken wing? Now, we're not talking chicken wing at the top of the backswing here, it's more in the follow through. It's kind of that weak finish, and when you video it, everyone goes, oh, look at that. Golf pros don't do that normally. Tour pros, I don't see that on television. How do I stop the chicken wing? I'm going to tell you now. We've all been told, keep your arms straight in your golf swing, and that can sometimes cause the chicken wing. You're desperately trying to keep them straight. You don't put any rotation into them. So you're trying to keep them straight, and then after the strike, eventually it comes round. You start seeing that chicken wing. See how high this left elbow is. The key is to try and keep it low. Imagine that you're dealing cards through your swing, like this. See how low that elbow is. It's not up and out here. So there's a rotation of this left forearm this way, not that way. So try and hit the ball with a rotation. You can see that elbow sat down. So when I'm setting up to the golf ball, rotate, sit this one down, get this elbow in, like I'm dealing cards, not that way. That should help your chicken wing, help you release the golf club as well. You might start seeing a bit of the left-hand side of the golf course instead of that pushy one cut right. That was my most common swing faults that I see, and hopefully a way for you to fix them in your own time. Now, if you've liked this video, click that like button. If you haven't liked it, why are you still watching? You deserve to press the like button just for staying with us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We've got loads more content coming up. And comment below if there's a fault that you have in your golf swing and you want us to look at it in a video. We'll hopefully do that for you in the near future. Pass this video on to all your mates. The chicken wing is the one, isn't it? We all need to fix that. But thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.